To cover this, just to kind of close this chapter, Whoreible Decisions is ending. Actually, Whoreible Decisions isn't ending, so you're going to get all three of these clips at one time. The first video we did was Whoreible Decisions is ending. Second clip we did was they lied to us, and they were actually just putting it behind a paywall. But the actual reality was this is a three-part out. This was actually a three-part exit and rollout. Whoreible Decisions is ending for free. It's going behind a paywall, and they've actually rebranded and created a new show together, so they're not going anywhere. And it's called Decisions. It's above office. It's right below office hours.
So they're not whores anymore. Don't you love it when hoes elevate?
It's a more mature show. Sorry, above those. Keep going.
Yeah.
I like.
Was this a good rollout?
Whoreible Decisions.
It definitely wasn't the most clear cut one.
Yeah,
they could have.
Yeah, it wasn't the most clear. I feel like it was spaced out over. It might have been spaced out slightly too long.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I could read this.
Because for instance, if like Charlemagne and Alex, like you remember that episode of Brilliant Idiots where they was talking like, yo, they had to fucking re-record the first episode and all that shit. If that was all planned, then that was good. But they just took it. They just should have like busted their load back then instead of this whole three-part rollout.
Yeah, they really.
The biggest news was definitely they were ending.
You know what I mean?
For sure. That was definitely the biggest news.
And that's what I'm saying. How much attention did they lose in between these three steps?
They were probably trying to liquidate who really cares about them. I don't know. Like just fucking.
I don't know. But after 8 years of trailblazing podcast, this is an Essence article. After 8 years of their trailblazing podcast, Whoreible Decisions, Mandy B and Wheezy WTF are stepping into a new era. They are bringing us all along for the ride. The new show, Decisions reflects their growth, not just as media personalities, but as women navigating their 30s with wisdom and intention. With this rebrand, they aim to maintain the signature humor and candidness that built their devoted community while expanding the scope of their conversations around sex, relationship, and non-traditional lifestyles. The talented duo have pushed boundaries, creating a space where taboo topics become tools for education and liberation. Yet, as they explain, the title that once symbolized reclaiming power has over time become a barrier into the corporate world. Very true. Advertisers hesitate, and the two found themselves working harder than many of their peers to secure sponsorships and opportunities. The new name is a declaration of evolution and a testament to their enduring commitment to authentic dialogue. It's a great. I read this whole write-up. I'm not going to go through this whole write-up, obviously, because this is more than enough. But zoom in on this picture.
It was a nice fluff.
It was good. It was well written, and it was a good explanation on why they're rebranding to the different name. It did seem weird that they were just like breaking up because it's just they're getting too much money. The fact when niggas can sell real hard tickets, them breaking up sounds crazy. You know what I mean? It's like most people can look past issues when we can do these real tickets. You know what I'm saying?
That's why Destiny's Child lasts as long. That's why any group lasts. Yeah, probably.
It does seem like as well too. Now I don't know how this is because now when Whoreible Decisions first came to Black Effect, it came as an established brand already. Each other are established brand, but this is technically a new IP, Decisions. And there is a moment, there's a part in this article that highlights like powering together with Charlemagne the God and the Black Effect Network and iHeart to produce the rebrand Decisions. So I don't know if when this show was developed, that was now this is something that the Black Effect will have forever. You know what I mean? Like, so, because it was a big hit that they were losing, but now they're not losing anything. He's able to increase the payments that he's able to pay them. There's probably plenty of money that iHeart has given Black Effect to pay the people, but so many of them were like, look, you can't run our shit on that Whoreible Decisions name. And he might have had to come to them and say, you might need to rebrand so that I can give you more money. I'm trying to give you more money that I can't give you because niggas don't fuck with the name of your show. Does that make sense?
But they're going like strictly Patreon though, right? Yeah,
because they still gonna have that lane, but we still need to stay out because they're still gonna talk about sex. That's what they said. They're still talking about sex and taboo relationships, lifestyles. It's just not Whoreible Decisions anymore.
So in the money that they gain from just like the basic subscriptions, like, are they gaining more with like what they're losing in the advertisements? Because our ad companies just going to them. It's like, well, you're only on your Patreon. It's like you're however many is cool.
You're less.
But
No, yeah, you have two. Now you have two different businesses. One that's a subscription based business. That's just going to be a base. You can get sponsorships for it. Some that have been around for years or whatever, and all that shit's going to be cool. But now you also are able to increase how much money you're getting from this other IP that y'all have, which is the same fucking show. And honestly, it's probably just going to be like, this new show is BET. Whoreible Decisions is BET Uncut. That's literally all it's probably going to be. Yeah, I feel like we're getting the same. We're going to get the same show. It's just one's going to be raunchier than the other. And I feel like that's honestly how it is. Which means,
daytime show, nighttime show.
Yeah, which means they're going to be able to increase how much they make through major corporations such as iHeart and Black Effect, who's cutting them checks. He can increase how much he pays them. And then they're also going to be like, they also have this super nice padding of core hardcore Whoreible Decisions fans that are like, I know their monthly is going to be a solid monthly. I feel like it's their monthly got to be like 20 bands at least. I really feel like that. It's got to be anywhere between 20 bands to maybe 40 a month. I feel like
something solid
like that. I feel like it's some nice base to where you're bringing that in regardless, plus the increase that we're making on this new podcast that we have.
Is Whoreible Decisions a harder name to market than like Call Her Daddy? Because of Call Her Daddy, I feel like they haven't had no problems getting money, commercials.
One's also black, one's also white. That has to be counted.
That matters.
Too. Yeah,
that matters.
That does matter. Call Her Daddy. Horror is still in the word. That's still like, it's still horror. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like saying the, you know what I mean?
They're both doing the same thing in that they're taking back the power. But only one of them is like, they're doing it in a more corporate way with Call Her Daddy.
Yeah.
You know, it's Whoreible Decisions. It's like, you know,
one's a camel toe and one's just a full nude.
Yeah, it's just, it's
thanks.
Yeah, it's just horror. It's just
horror.
It's horror. Yeah,
cankerous horror.
Yeah, that's a rough word to just be like, one of our biggest shows is Whoreible Decisions, and I can't pay them as much as I want to pay them.
You got to say it two times as fast so they don't even catch it.
Yeah, Whoreible Decisions is what this is. Whoreible Decisions.
Yeah.
Popping, you know. Number 2 show I'm on the podcast network. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I think it's probably going to be overall good. It did seem like it is.
You signing up, nigga?
Am I going to sign up? No, honestly, I don't even feel like I need to watch Decisions because I generally feel like it's just the same thing as, you know what I'm saying?
It's the same people.
Yeah, I'll check in when one of them is beefing.
Said it'll get clipped up.
If it's important enough, it'll become a clip, and then I'll go and watch the whole thing. You know what I mean? But I think that's really about it.
Shout out to them, you know, venturing out and shit.
Yeah, it's good. But it was confusing. It is curious to know because I don't know, like going back to like the quality of the rollout because
shit was terrible.
If
you have to think about
them playing stupid and all that fight shit and that alluding to whatever was all acting, that was superb acting. But then at the same time, it's like,
but Charlamagne just acted just now, and it wasn't as good as then. So
you
it's
know
like,
what I mean? I feel like this might have been a split decision for real.
Yeah,
this shit might have just happened.
Because where was Charlamagne's acting chops?
I wonder how
there's
fast
enough room for this. Yeah, because you got to think about it.
Because it's 3 parts, and it's been what, 3 weeks?
Yeah,
it's been over 3 weeks.
Every 7 days, they reevaluate their friendship.
Yeah,
and decide where this is going.
Are we really about to just let go the $500,000 a year we make with each other?
Yeah. Finally got to it.
Yeah.
Decisions.
But because there was also the talk of like Mandy selling all her stuff or like kind of passing over a lot of her businesses and moving to Atlanta and shit. Seems like niggas about to be doing their own thing for real. Like they were like liquidating their lives to separate for real.
Yeah.
So who knows?
Plus announcing it.
Yeah.
No, man. I mean,
congratulations though. I'm glad they're not going though. Because that was going to be weird to me. Like when I first heard about it, I was like, damn, that's going to hurt to lose that tour stock they got, man. It's too high.
Yeah.
It's too high, bro. But yeah, congratulations to them for.
What can I say, man? It's a lot of responsible women that want to see them and, you know, support them.
Yeah. Especially now.
Yeah.
Especially now.